What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm very excited to share with you guys my brand new setup. I've got a 5th set of wheels for the 5th year of me owning my BMW M4. Now I can't wait to share this with you guys. Now first up, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go ahead and unbox these. So let's get right to it. Moment of truth. Oh my God. Look at these. Oh my God. They're so light too. Look at this. This is amazing. Look at these spokes. This is fantastic. Now let's take a close look at this design. I'm in love with this design, this specific type of wheel. You see, they're just like the OEM 763M wheels, but the difference here is the fact that they're wider sizes with more aggressive offsets. So I won't need to run any spacers and they'll be pretty flush. And I can run bigger size tires. Now, I previously had some Apex VS5 RS wheels, which are almost identical to this, but the big difference with them, to me, design-wise, is the fact that right here, these Titan 7 wheels have a bigger gap. You see this part here, it looks like a capital U. They're almost parallel. The Apex wheels, this part was closer together, so it was more like a V. I much prefer this style. It's a lot cleaner to me, and I'm really looking forward to running this wheel. I really like how Titan 7 decided to leave these parts here that say Forged, that say Titan 7, that say the model of the wheel of TS5s. I love that they left that just carved out. They could be seen. I really like that subtle detail. Now, I heard that the center cap size here, the F80 sizes, the F series sizes will not fit, but I've heard that the G series will fit. So I went ahead and I picked up some G series center caps. Of course, I had to get the floating type. We're gonna see if they fit. I decided to pick up some TPMS sensors from an eBay seller. They have OEM sensors, but they switched out the hardware for black hardware. So it'll blend right in and look great with these black wheels. Now these are supposed to be some really lightweight wheels compared to the OEM wheels. So let's go ahead and weigh them and see what we get here. First, let's turn our scale on. We're looking at 20 pounds and 4 ounces for the fronts. Now, let's go ahead and check one of the rears. This thing is definitely heavier, I'll tell you that. And it's wider, so we have to definitely put it sideways or diagonal on a scale here. Do not let it roll off. I'm looking at 22 pounds and 8 ounces. So they're definitely lighter than OEM competition wheels by far, but they're not as light as my Apex wheels. But of course, they are wider. So that was the point, to get bigger, wider wheels. Now our next order of business is to make sure that these G series center caps fit this wheel. All right, moment of truth. Oop. And they fit. Spinning, okay. Well, there we go. So the G series center caps fit. They have a little wobble to them, but they're not going anywhere. I did buy Teflon tape just in case I needed to add a little bit of tape to make sure it stays for more peace of mind, but I trust it. All right, maybe I'll put the tape after all. But we know, yeah, I'm gonna put the tape. There's a slight little like 2mm gap. I'm gonna go ahead and put some tape on that, but yeah, they fit. So I went ahead and I applied Teflon tape to the teeth of the center cap here. This will take up the little bit of a gap that there was. Let's go ahead and apply it again. Push it right in. That's a better fit. Well, we got the stock wheel off. Pop this cap out. Got my floaters. Let's go ahead. Let's see how much the stocks would weigh. So the stock competition wheels with these 295/30 Michelin all-season tires. Ooh, this thing is heavy. This is weighing in at 55 pounds and 12 ounces. All right, now it's just 56 pounds straight. That's insane, really heavy. Let's go ahead and weigh one of the rear Titan 7 wheels with the 305's PS4S summer tires, 305/30. See, now this is weighing in at 53 pounds and 6 ounces. So we lost about 3 pounds. By the way, this tire is heavy. It's a 305, so that also adds a lot of weight. Ooh, Check this out. Now y'all can't see from this angle, but no spacer. This is fucking beautiful. Pardon my French. This is beautiful. I got a slight poke. Well, I'm okay with that because it's 305 tires. But this is insane, bro. This thing is serious. Chunky setup. Obviously, you know, this will level once I put all the wheels on and drive a little bit. Oof, digging it so far. Let's go ahead and weigh the front wheels. We're looking at 49 pounds and 8 ounces. And for the stock ones, 52 pounds and 2 ounces. Now don't forget, you gotta torque the wheels when they're back on the ground. 104 foot-pounds. Go on the star pattern. Yeesh. Make sure it's fully on there. So after daily driving on the new setup for a week, I want to give you guys my honest feedback and let you know how I really feel about my new setup with these Titan 7 TS5 wheels. So first up, I want to address the fitment. This fitment has been really good to me. I love how it's taken up the wheel well pretty nicely here. It's really filled it up. I have no issues with rubbing. I can lock the steering wheel all the way, and I haven't noticed any kind of noise, any kind of rubbing. As for the ride height, I'm still able to clear all the bumps that I normally clear. I could drive straight over a speed bump without turning the wheel if I go slow enough, or if I go over it with some speed, I just have to angle it a bit. The fitment is flush. I really like how it really sits in line with the body of the car. This is perfect for me with no spacers, so I'm a happy camper. So now here's the rear fitment. Also flush, no issues. Well, let me take that back. There is one trade-off with this flush fitment. It does kick up debris, but I'm used to that. My last setup did that too when I had spacers. So yeah, that is something I've noticed. You will be kicking up some debris, especially since these tires are brand new, so they're pretty damn sticky. Aesthetically, I'm very pleased with how this came out. This is beautiful. I mean, I don't have tints anymore. It's too much of a hassle living out here, but I'm very much in love with how this looks. The next thing I want to talk about and mention is the fact that I'm getting better acceleration, especially off of a dead stop. These wheels are lighter and I feel slightly better response, a little better throttle. It's like you're running in running sneakers versus running with your boots on. I'm not saying you're faster, but what I am saying is you can tap into that power a little quicker. It makes a difference. It feels a lot more nimble and agile and fun. Now, before I wrap this video up, I do want to say shout out to TPM Parts. They managed to give me my dream set of wheels for a pretty good deal. That money saved went towards the new set of tires, and of course, you know, I had to go to 305s in the back. Really complete the looks, the fitment, and really put that power down to the pavement. So shout out to them. They're very responsive. I DM'd them to make sure it was in stock, and they were very timely with the reply. They got it shipped to my house 7 days after I ordered it. It came to my house from California to New York, so I do appreciate them being on time with everything. No, this is not a sponsored video. I'm not at that level yet. Maybe one day I'll be working with these companies and brands and vendors and whatnot, but this is just my honest feedback, and I do really appreciate them. And I would love your honest feedback if you made it this far into the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think of the new setup, the new wheels, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.